It's time for another fight night video.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Today it is Usman versus Jorge Masvidal rematch number 2. Big fight for the belt. And guess what we're making? Tell them what we're making. Man,
the iconic, the classic jerk chicken.
It's gonna fucking blow your mind.
It's gonna slap. It is what it is.
It is what it is. This is a 3-day process. We started by brining the chicken, marinating the chicken, and then we're gonna smoke it and finish it.
Yeah, just wait till you get your little taste buds all over this. It's gonna rock you. Whoa!
Hit him with the old 1-2 Mayweather. Oh
yeah.
Shit.
All right, guys, make sure you get your beers ready. Let's get it. Cheers.
Cheers. The secret to have moist jerk chicken is to brine it. In this pot, I have 8 cups of water. I add 1 whole head of garlic, 1 Scotch Bonnet, 2 fresh bay leaves. I got 2.5 inches of ginger here. I'm gonna cut that in half, throw it in the pot. In goes the ginger. I got allspice, about a tablespoon of that. I'm gonna add half a cup of kosher salt, 1/4 cup of white sugar. I got an entire bunch of scallions. I'm gonna cut it into thirds, throw it in the pot. We're also gonna add a few sprigs of thyme. Last ingredient is half of a cinnamon stick. Bring our pot over to the stove until this comes up to a boil, and then we're gonna cool it down and add our chicken. Next, we're gonna create our jerk marinade. We're gonna start with 3/4 of a cup of soy sauce. I'm gonna throw in half a cup of thyme, stems and all, 1 tablespoon of allspice, 2 tablespoons of browning, tablespoon of kosher salt, half a cup of Worcestershire, 2 tablespoons brown sugar. I'm gonna add in 2 whole Scotch Bonnet peppers. You could add less if you'd like, if you want it to be less spicy, but I like it nice and hot, so I'm gonna throw 2 in, seeds and all. Next, I'm gonna add 2 bunches of green onion, half teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon ground clove, 3 fresh bay leaves. I got a 3-inch piece of ginger here, chopped up, 2 small shallots. Now we just gotta blend it until it's smooth. Our jerk marinade is nice and smooth now. I'm gonna put it into the fridge until we're ready to use it tomorrow. I got a container here with 2 trays full of ice. Our brine has come to a boil. I'm gonna pour it over top to help it cool down very quickly. Our brine has cooled down. I'm gonna add 2 chickens into it, and we're gonna brine it for 24 hours. And after that, we'll break them down and begin to marinate. Our chickens have brined for 24 hours. I'm gonna take them out of the brine, and we're gonna begin to break them down. Now we're gonna break down this bird. First thing I'm gonna do is make a cut between the leg and the breast, revealing that meat. Then I'm gonna take the chicken leg and pop it out of its socket. See, it just popped out right there. I'm just gonna run my knife down that joint. And there you have 1 leg. Gonna repeat that with the other side. Next, we're gonna remove the chicken breast. So there's a bone or a breastplate right down the middle here. You're gonna wanna run your knife along the edge of it and use it as a guide to remove the chicken breast. Just slowly run your knife along the edge, right against the carcass. There you have 1 breast. Repeat that to get the second one. And the last thing is we're gonna take off the wings. You can see the joint of the wing where it attaches to the body. We're just gonna press our knife between there and let it come right off. 1 and 2. Feel free to save the chicken carcasses because they're great for making stock. So we're gonna turn this chicken into 10 pieces. We're gonna start by breaking down the leg to the leg and thigh. You can see where the joint actually bends. You're gonna wanna cut in between there. Slowly reveal it. When you see the joint, cut right through. Then you got 2 pieces. Repeat that over here. 4 pieces. You're gonna take your breasts, cut them in half. So you got wings, breast, thigh drum, and that's how you break a whole chicken down into 10 pieces. Now that all the chicken's broken down, we're gonna grab our marinade that we made yesterday. We're gonna pour about half of this on top of our chicken. You're gonna wanna reserve about half the marinade because we're gonna use it in our barbecue sauce. We're gonna give it a good mix, make sure all the chicken is coated. You're gonna wrap this in plastic, set it in your fridge for another 24 hours. Into the fridge it goes, and I'll see you tomorrow. Our chicken's been marinated for 24 hours now. We're gonna get our grill turned on, and we're gonna begin to smoke this chicken.
We have our wood chips here. They're soaking overnight. We have 1 part wet. We'll wrap this up, make a little present. We're just gonna give this a couple punctures to allow the smoke to escape. We're using the contrast of the wet and dry wood chips just so it can burn slower and give it more evenly smoke.
So we're gonna be smoking this with something called indirect heat. We have one side of our grill on high and this side's completely off. We're gonna get our smoker tips right on top of the element down here and we'll give them time to heat up before we throw our chicken on. We want these chips to actually start producing some smoke, and then we'll put our chicken on, close the lid, and just let it smoke up.
So our smoker's going. We're just gonna add our chicken to our cold side. Let it smoke up for about an hour. For our jerk barbecue sauce, we're gonna start by sweating down shallot and Scotch Bonnet. We're gonna add sliced garlic and ginger. We'll bring this down until our shallots go translucent. Add our thyme. And our jerk base, which is the foundation of the flavor. This has everything we need to make the sauce brilliant. We're just gonna reduce the sauce down by half. We're gonna add white vinegar. A couple dashes of Worcestershire. A couple dabs of Maggie. And in barbecue sauce with some ketchup. And brown sugar. We're just gonna simmer over the stove while we smoke our chicken. Alright, this came together really nice. We're just gonna add a little bit of lime juice. Let's give this a little blitz. And there's our jerk barbecue sauce. Our chicken's done smoking. Now we're just gonna transfer it over to our little baking sheet over here. Finish in the oven. We don't want to get that propane flavor on it. Typically jerk chicken's finished over a charcoal grill. We're gonna throw this in a 400-degree oven for 25 minutes. The jerk's been cooking now for about 15 minutes. Just gonna glaze this jerk with the barbecue sauce. Let it cook for another 10 minutes.
How many pieces? I don't know. Ooh, look at that. Grab this wing here.
Man, this is
that flavor is delicious.
It just melts. The little faint smoke kisses my palate first. And then just
the heat, the sweet.
Just a little bit of kiss of heat, you know, but I'm loving it. It's perfect.
That's delicious.
Man, wow. You gotta try this recipe, guys. This is incredible.
Yeah, incredible. It's really good. Also, let's go Usman, the Nigerian nightmare. The Nigerian nightmare.
He's hyped up for the fight. Alright guys.
Thanks for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up. I will see you next Saturday.
Peace.